Good evening, everybody. Here we are at CTN Sports for another great matchup, game of the week. We've got Ann Arbor Pioneer and the Saline Hornets on tap tonight, Nick. And what are we looking at for tonight's matchup?
Well, this is the second matchup between these two clubs, Pete. And Saline came away with a handy victory early on in the season. Saline's 10-3, and they seem to run away with the SEC Red currently. However, in that first matchup, the Pioneers were missing two of their big players, Jordan Curry and Drew Louder. Both of those guys healthy this evening. So I think we're in for the game of the week indeed.
Pioneer at 7-5, so it should be a good matchup. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after a quick break and be more right here on CTN Sports.
Welcome in, everybody, to CTN's Game of the Week on the campus of Ann Arbor Pioneer High School. We've got the Pioneers taking on the Saline Hornets. With me, as always, the Michael Jordan to my Scottie Pippen, Pete Poyer. How's it going?
I'm doing good, Nick. How are you?
Excellent. Can't wait for this one.
Yeah, Pioneer controls the opening tip, and we are underway. A drive of the baseline, in and out, no good. Rebounded by Saline. Ryan Foley will bring it up the floor for the Hornets. They'll hand it off to Jacob Finkbeiner. Now back to Foley. Now down low in the paint, and the putback by Calder Pellerin is good, and Saline draws first blood, and they lead 2-0. Drew Louder will handle for Pioneer. Quick pass, and we have a tie-up. And jump ball possession, and the possession will go to Saline.
That's aggressive play by the Hornets right off the bat. The Pioneers are trying to get into their offense, get their offense moving, and those Hornet players just swarmed to the ball, if you will, and took advantage.
A Hornet swarm, you say, eh, Nick?
Mm-hmm. Yep. My last pun this evening, I promise.
There's a quick pass and a layup by Finkbeiner, and Saline leads 4-0. Now Louder for three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound picked up off the floor by Justin Zylstra.
Just excellent cut right into the lane there by Saline. Exactly how you draw it up as a coach. You got to be excited.
That three-pointer on the way is good from Pellerin. And Saline up 7-0 early. 5:56 to go in the first quarter. And the Pioneer coaching staff not happy with the effort by the Pioneers.
No, you're never going to be happy about going down 7-0 the first 2 minutes in your own barn. That said, again, what the Hornets have been pulling off here thus far has been very nice. They've been executing right on, and they're hitting their shots 2 minutes in. Coach Stanzik there, yeah, not pleased with the start of this game. just saw Cedric Benton a second ago, number 1 for the Pioneers. Big energy guy for Pioneer High School.
Oh, Louder will bring it up the floor. Hand it off to Benton into the corner. Now back out to Benton. Cross-court pass to Murray. Now the Pioneers moving around the perimeter, looking to try and find someone cutting into the lane.
Yeah, Pioneers looking for anything right now with that zone defense that the Hornets are moving on right now. Again, their defense right now is moving very well. It's kind of got that feel of that 2-3 amoeba defense from the UNLV early 90s days.
Oh, Louder shot down the lane is in and out, no good. Rebounded by Pellerin. Now kicked out to the perimeter, down the baseline. There's a scoop shot by Emmett Turner, no good. Rebounded by Murray. Murray quickly down the floor. He'll hand it off to Benton. Now down low to Jordan Curry, and his shot is in and out, no good. And Pioneer still has not scored a bucket. Saline will inbound from the baseline. Drive by Pellerin is rejected by Benton. Down the floor is Murray, and Murray with the layup, and Pioneer gets their first score of the game. 4:08 to play here in the first.
Great hustle there by Derek Murray. Once that ball got out to Benton, Murray was off and running. You can see him receive that pass, get under there and get it. Murray's coming off a missed game from Pink Eye after last week, Pete.
Also number 23, Will Kirk.
Oh, Foley will inbound for Saline. He gets it into Turner. Back to Foley. Steal by Austin Young. Knocked off of a Hornet, so Pioneers will keep it. Down low to Osibor. His layup is no good. Now Turner with the drive, and he hits the deck. And we have a foul called.
You see the Hornets trying to push it up as best as they could. No, Osibor not really having that one. Trying to protect the rim as best he could, but got a little hip into him.
First free throw is good.
Into the Pioneer lineup, number 11, Jack Fitzgerald.
Nick, you're going to have a talk with that young Osibor. The hip is okay in hockey, not so much in basketball.
That's true, true stuff.
And Turner hits the second as well. .3:15 to play here in the first quarter. A long three-pointer on the way by Will Kirk is good.
You see finally that 2-3 defense is broken down a little bit by the Pioneers. Finding Will Kirk
steal
there in
by
the corner.
Murray down the floor, and he puts it home. Derek Murray with the bucket, And that'll cut the Saline lead to 2, 9-7. Here's a look at it on the replay.
Just a great job there by Murray to get quick hands, playing great D with his feet. Excellent job.
A shot off the rim, no good. That's rebounded by Young. Reach and foul on Saline.
And after that quick start by Saline, the Pioneers are making the quick push here.
Oh, Murray is getting some instruction from Coach Stanzak on the sideline. And he will set the Pioneer offense. And he'll hand it off to Louder. And Pioneer being very patient on offense. Hornets sticking with that zone defense, and that's no good as Will Kirk hits another three. And Pioneer takes their first lead, 10-9. Now a drive is knocked away by Pioneer. Pushing it up the floor to Murray. And we have a whistle and a foul call.
And once again, you see just that great defense from Saline, but not going to come out on that deep three from Will Kirk. He saw his opportunity, he picked his spot, he shot it, and he hit it.
Murray's first is off the front of the rim, no good.
We've seen an awful lot of Murray going to the rim in this first quarter, and no reason for him to stop. It's been very successful for him, whether it's converting on those layups or drawing the foul and getting to the line.
Next one is in and out, no good. Rebounded by Zylstra. Oh, Finkbeiner with a spin move over the timeline. Over to Foley. Oh, Foley will drive it, and a wild spin move off the glass is good.
Even beyond the spin, just like that finger roll kiss off the glass. Very nice. Great job of staying, keeping his head into it and keeping his body under control to kiss that one off the glass. Great job.
Now Young with a jumper, no good. Rebound fought for. That's going to be out of bounds off of a Pioneer.
Here's that Foley thing. That Foley thing. I couldn't even barely call that a layup. That was great.
Now Saline pushing it up the floor. Saline moving around the perimeter quickly. Pioneer real active on defense, trying to trap in the corner. And we have a whistle and a foul.
The crowd loves the trap. How can you not love that corner trap down there by the hard-working defenders? One last opportunity here to see that move from Foley. Like he does it every day. Maybe he does.
Somewhere George Gervin is smiling. Saline will inbound on the far baseline. Now back out top to Foley with the drive. Off the rim, no good. And that's going to do it for quarter number one. Up and down the floor play. Back and forth. Saline with the 7-0 lead early. Pioneer coming back. They take the 11-10 lead here at the end of the first. We'll be back with second quarter action here on CTN Sports.
Let me ask you a question. What do you value? How about access to your child's education, their football game, their swim meet, their high school musical, their academic future. Does that matter? What about your access to your government, your police, fire, and public safety, parks and recreation activities, state and local officials, the folks you elect to make decisions for your community? Is that worth anything to you? What about your rights, freedom of speech, to communicate your message, to let your voice be heard? That's got to count for something, right? So let me ask you again, what do you value? How about public, educational, and government access television? It belongs to you. Let's keep it that way.
What is CTN?
CTN? Isn't that the commerce telemarketing neighborhood or something?
CTN is Ann Arbor's community television network. We have provided free television production workshops and services to residents and nonprofit organizations since 1973. We also provide free programming about our community on cable channels 16, 17, 18, and 19. So, if you have an event coming up, are part of a nonprofit, or you simply just want to get creative, come on by. For more information, visit us at www.a2gov.org/CTN.
And we're back with second quarter action. It was a quick first quarter. Saline with the 11-10 lead. Louder from downtown hits the three, and Pioneer retakes the lead 13-11.
And that's what Pioneer wants and needs from their young point guard.
Spin move in the lane. I'll have to kick it out. Nearly deflected away. Long three-pointer is on the way, and good from Pellerin. And Saline retakes the lead, 14-13.
And there you see the senior guard Pellerin there in the corner. All confidence with that jump shot out there.
Louder with the no-look pass. He gets it back at top of the key. Now he'll back it out. Saline sticking with that zone. Out cross-court pass. Back to Louder for three. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Finkbeiner. Now back to Pellerin for another three. That's in and out, no good. Picked up by Sumaru. Now he'll get to the Louder, and Louder will get some instruction from Stanzak at the sideline. A long three-pointer out of the way from Kirk. That misses everything. Rebounded by Pellerin. Now Saline moving the ball quickly, knocked away off of a Hornet. It'll be Pioneer ball.
Yeah, Saline's done a really good job of keeping Pioneer defenders on their heels throughout that first quarter and a half we've seen so far. Pioneer playing that tough man-to-man, but again, Saline working the ball really well right now.
5:54 to play here in the second quarter. Louder will walk it up the floor. Now Murray's got it. Back to Louder. Benton nearly could mishandled. Back to Louder. In the corner for three. That misses everything once again. Now back come the Hornets. There's a drive down the baseline, off the rim, no good. Put back by Pellerin is good.
Pellerin getting it done on the outside, Pellerin getting done on the inside. He's definitely been their go-to player thus far for the Saline Hornets.
Now pass is intercepted. Sean Millspaw with that steal. Now Foley down the lane, and he will draw the foul and head to the line for two.
Foley just another really aggressive dive into that lane. He has no fear going into those tall trees there for the Pioneers.
Jordan Curry picks up the foul for Pioneer. Third team foul for Pioneer, only 2 on Saline.
Justin Zoster, number 35, Eric Wenning. For Pioneer, number 24, Noah Osabo returning.
They missed the second one. Hornets with the 3-point advantage, 4:23 to play here in the second. As a jumper from Curry is on the way, and it's through.
That's a great aspect of Jordan Curry's game, Pete. He likes to go down on the block, but he'll come up elbow or even up to the very top of the key every once in a while.
Nearly stealing away from Foley. Skip pass for 3 is in and out, no good. Offensive rebound putback is no good by Tarek. And the Pioneers will take it back the other way. Murray with the scoop and cannot score it, but he will draw the foul.
Seems to me thus far, Pete, Pioneers had their greatest success in transition against the Hornets, not really giving them a chance to get into that 2-3 zone that they play so well.
Murray's free throws off the mark. He's 0 for 3 on the night, shooting free throws. And finally hits one. And we're tied at 16. I'll pass into the corner. And we have a traveling call on Saline.
Substitutions for Saline, number 11.
And there in the background, Pete, you see some of the Pie High faithful in there, looking festive. We haven't seen the sun in this state in probably a week and a half, but they're all wearing Hawaiian shirts. More power to them.
It's a bunch of Hawaiian shirts and one Captain Stubing, I think I saw in there.
He'll love boat reference. Why not?
Back to my youth. Oh, Murray will look to drive again. He'll scoop it, can't score it. Tried for the finger roll. Was in and out off the rim, no good. Now steal by Osamor. Down the floor, it's to Murray. And Murray will scoop it and score at that time. And Pioneer retakes the lead. Now Baseline drive is off the glass and good by Zylstra.
Justin Zylstra.
And we're tied again, this time at 18. Now into Curry. Curry off to Osibor. And look for Noah Osibor to try and flush the dunk at one point in time here tonight. He can really get up.
He's done it more than once or twice in some previous games of the week.
Timeout on the floor. Pioneer calls timeout with 2:09 to go here in the half. Up and down action, back and forth down the floor for both teams.
And we'll have a look in here. Nice job by Curry to kind of pick apart that defense, but again, those high twos, they still collapsed down on him. And again, didn't entirely stop the play, but didn't give up anything easy. Got to say, there hasn't been a whole lot of easy buckets given up by the Hornets D thus far.
Look for Pioneer to go back to that play again, but with a little bit better spacing, and draw some more of those Saline defenders over to the other side of the lane to Curry, where he can dump it to an open Osibor, and Osibor can dump it in for either the dunk or the easy layup.
Well, it's been interesting, Pete. The last minute and a half, it seems like the offense has started with Murray rather than Louder.
Long three-pointer from the corner, no good. Louder puts the three up from downtown and hits it.
Again.
They have a whistle and a foul call. Looks like Austin Young will pick up the foul for Pioneer.
That's Young's first foul.
Yeah, maybe just a
Young
tad
kind of
too
overplaying
aggressive.
the ball a little bit. There's a spin shot off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Young. He'll hand it off to Louder. Now Kirk almost picking up his pivot foot, but he gets it to Louder. Oh, lots of quick passing by Pioneer. They get it to Austin Young, and he gets the easy layup. 1:10 to play here in the half. Pioneer with its biggest advantage of 5 here in the second quarter. That was a quick shot by, that was Emmett Turner with the bucket for Saline. They get 2 back. Cut the lead to 3, under a minute now. And Louder will patiently work the ball down the floor. Murray looked like he was going to take a long 3, but thought the better of it. Gets to Kirk. Now back to Louder for 3 at the top. Off the rim, no good. Picked up by Finkbeiner. There's 25 seconds to go. Pellerin with the three-pointer. That misses everything. And we have a whistle and a foul call.
That fall on Austin Young there. Sure seemed like the Saline player was kind of on his hip on that one. Young did have a little bit of an elbow in his midsection, but I don't know about.
Austin Young for pushing.
Austin Young picking up another foul.
Pioneer substitution. Jack Foster.
And he and Will Kirk will come out of the game. 23 seconds to go here in the half. Saline gets it into Finkbeiner. His shot is good. Count it, and the foul.
Foster was playing awfully tight on him. Great defense. Really, he had his hands out. Seemed like he had positioning. Take another look at that one. See Foster all at his grill.
Jack Foster picking up the foul for Pioneer. And Finkbeiner completes the three-point play, and we're tied at 23.
And you can't fault Finkbeiner. He definitely took advantage of what he was given on that one.
number 3, Nate Gresser, and number 22, Connor Terra.
Oh, last 20 seconds of play here in the first half. Pioneer will play for the final shot. Saline are really aggressive on defense. Nate Gresser will pick up a foul. Just 4.6 seconds to go. 5 team fouls aside. And Gresser knocks it out of bounds. Gets it to Louder. Louder loses it off his foot. Out of bounds, back to Saline with just 1.6 seconds to play.
That was a perfectly X and O's drawn up play there for the Pioneers. Louder just kind of lost his handle on that one.
And even if Saline doesn't score, at least they prevented Pioneer from scoring before the end of the half. There's a quick shot off the front of the rim, no good by Finkbeiner. They got too good of an opportunity there, but they didn't score it. We stayed tied at the half. We're going to take a break and be back with second half action right here on CTN Sports.
Well, I think we can be as good as anybody. Our goal is to get to the Breslin and try to win a state championship. And I guess, you know, really that should be your goal every year. Some years it's a pipe dream. This year for us, I think it's reality. We've got 11 guys returning from our roster, which I've never really had before. You know, a lot of guys with a lot of experience. We competed at the highest level this summer. We beat teams like East English Village and UAD Jesuit, who are, you know, top 10 teams. So I feel like we can compete with anybody as long as we get it done out here on the practice floor, which, as any coach will tell you, they're not totally pleased yet with that, but I think we're going to get there.
Competition for minutes began with packed preseason workouts for Pioneer, pleasing Coach Stanzak, who is aware that this may cause him to tweak his lineups even with this experienced team.
We probably had the best fall we've ever had since I've been here in terms of we literally opened the gym Monday through Friday. And we usually only went 3 days a week, but the demand was so high. These guys were in here, the gun was set up, and guys were coming in for 4-man workouts. And so we've had a lot of improvement from some of those guys that were fringe rotation or non-rotation guys. And now they're pushing the guys that you've seen play before. So you're going to see some new faces even though we have so many people back.
One player to watch this season will be sophomore Drew Louder. His coach believes the 5'11" combo guards game is so scary he could truly be a special player for Pi High.
You know, this probably is outrageous considering, you know, some of the guys that we have even across this city. I expect Drew to be the best guard in the conference. I'm not saying that boldly as bulletin board material for the guys at Skyline, because I have tremendous respect for the guards they have over there. They're all terrific, but that's kind of the pressure I'm putting on Drew. That's sort of the expectation I have for him. From a natural talent and IQ standpoint, he absolutely can be as good as anybody we've ever had.
Back to anchor this outstanding senior class will be big man Jordan Curry, a double-double points and rebounding machine.
He's gotten so much better. He's so much more explosive than he was before. He's got tremendous skill level. He's kind of like what you think of as a European big, 6'6", but he can step out and shoot it. He passes it great, handles it. He can block shots. He rebounds. He's gotten a lot better. We're playing a little bit more two bigs with he and Noah Osabor now playing together. So Jordan's playing a little bit more on the perimeter. He's not just stuck with his back to the basket. I think it's sort of opened his game up, and I think he's going to have a great year.
Guards Chris McGoy and Derek Burry need to get 100% healthy if the Pioneers expect to advance deep into the state playoffs.
He hit a lot of the big shots down the stretch. He has that little extra something to him.
McGoy will drive it.
Another guy who I think is going to have an unbelievable senior year if we can get him healthy is Derek Murray. He's made an enormous jump, and so we got to get those two guys healthy. That will, we're going to be okay. You know, we still got Cedric Benton and there's other guys that you guys haven't seen before that have really made a huge jump, like Mo Sumaoro and Will Kirk, and but when we can get Derek and Chris healthy, we're going to be pretty dynamic.
1, 2, 3, Pioneer! Hi folks, Tom Coy here with the Ann Arbor Police Department, and welcome to Ann Arbor Shield. We hope to address issues that are both relevant to you, the audience, and bring some transparency between you, the community, and us, the police department.
Now you can follow CTN on Facebook and Twitter. Yay! Keep up with what viewers and producers like you are saying and doing, and see when upcoming workshop classes will take place. CTN.9.
And welcome back to CTN Sports Game of the Week. I'm Pete Poirier along with Nick Wisniewski, and the Pioneer student section is getting rowdy.
Loving it. They're having a good time. This has been an intense matchup this first half, and they're ready to go for the second half.
And Saline will inbound to start the third quarter, and we are underway. Was a back and forth. Saline took an early 7-0 lead. Pioneer came back and took a lead, and they've been exchanging leads between each team.
Yeah, Pioneer thus far really hasn't had a great opportunity to figure out that 2-3 defense that Saline's been playing so tough, but they've picked their opportunities and found some great opportunities for some three-pointers and cashed in on those.
And I nearly just stripped Calder Pellerin. So he went chasing after the ball, and I stuck my foot out to stop the ball and nearly took him down. A near steal there by Cedric Benton. And actually he does get it, knock it off of a Saline player and out of bounds, and it's Pioneer basketball.
Pioneers came out playing that very tight man-to-man defense once again. Got some results there on that first possession.
Louder will hand it off to Benton. He'll hand it back to Louder. Now they'll swing it around. Curry's got it down by the baseline. And Emmett Turner would get called for the reach-in foul.
Fouls on Emmett Turner, that's his second.
You see that swarming defense by the Hornets there. They get down and they double team in that corner very quickly.
Well, Murray will drive the lane, off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Turner.
Got to say, Murray's probably the one guy on this Pioneer team that's done a really nice job of penetrating and actually finding some decent shots down low there on the Hornets.
A kick into the corner to Zylstra. We have another whistle and another foul call.
That's his first.
Not even a minute and a half into the first part of the third quarter, Pioneer already has 3 personal fouls. And there's another one.
Looks like 4 there.
And Drew Louder looks like he's in disbelief.
Well, nobody ever thinks they committed the foul, but he might have a legitimate case on that one.
Spin move by Turner is rejected. A long three-pointer is on the way from Zylstra, off the mark, no good. Put back by Pellerin. And we have our first 2 points of the third quarter. Oh, Murray with it. And he is called for the travel on the jump stop.
Yeah, the jump stop's a very precarious maneuver. You can see kind of shuffle the feet there towards the end.
Oh, Finkbeiner loses the handle. Foley picks it back up, though. Back to Finkbeiner for 3. Off the front of the rim, no good. Louder can't handle the rebound. It's off of him and out of bounds. So Saline will keep it underneath their own basket. Missed opportunities here so far in the third quarter for the Pioneers. Entry pass into Pellerin, and he'll put it off the glass and good.
Pellerin keeping it going here in the second half with his dominance down low. See if he works his way outside again this anytime soon.
Missed pass there. Picked up off the floor by Foley to Turner with the shot, and he gets the bucket and the foul.
Emmett Turner going hard to the hoop on the transition pass there. You can just see it in his eyes. And Osibor didn't really keep with him. He went up, but as soon as Turner went by him, he was just all hand down on him.
And a timeout is called by Pioneer before Emmett Turner gets his free throw attempt to try and complete the three-point play.
And whatever speech or series of bag of tricks that Coach Stanczyk dialed up after that first timeout in that first quarter, he needs to go to that well again, I think. Because again, another kind of slowish start for the Pioneers. You know, you don't want to keep starting these halves off, these quarters off in a deficit.
Here's a look at the Saline huddle. Backed up by their student section right behind them.
You got a full barn here. Ann Arbor Pioneer.
We're in Ann Arbor, not Saline.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Emmett Turner on the line, shooting 1.
So Emmett Turner at the free throw line. And then he hits the free throw and does complete the three-point play. And Saline back with their largest lead of the game, 30-23. 7-point advantage for the Hornets here in the third. Approaching 5 minutes to play. Into the corner for Murray. His shot is blocked. Picked up by Turner. And Pioneer's going to get called for the reach-in. And the team fouls are starting to mount for the Pioneers here in the third quarter.
Yeah, 6 fouls, 3 minutes and some change into this quarter is not bode well for the Pioneers in this matchup.
Oh, three-pointer on the way for Pellerin. That misses everything. Intercepted by Foley. I'll try to get it down low. It was stolen away by the Pioneers. Now quickly down the floor. Pushed up to Osibor, and he will dump it in for the bucket. Much needed basket for the Pioneers there. Zylstra's pass is to no one, out of bounds. Turnover, it'll be Pioneer ball.
And it seems like the Pioneer game plan as of right now is push, push, push. Try to get baskets in transition. Don't let Saline get into that 2-3 defense. They're just going to try to push up tempo. Saline does not seem comfortable in that role, either offensively or defensively.
Well, Louder will hand it to Murray, back to Louder. Louder will pull up at the free throw line. His shot is in and out and back in. 4 straight points by the Pioneers, cuts the Saline lead to 3. A three-pointer on the way from Finkbeiner is off the front of the rim, no good. Offensive rebound by Turner. His putback is no good. Louder will pick it up and coast to the floor, off the glass, and good. And the Saline lead is cut to 1. Now the Hornets will work their offense. There's a drive. Scoop by Foley is no good. Picked up by Louder. His pass nearly knocked away. Off the glass by Austin Young, and it's good. And the Pioneers have retaken the lead after they were down 7. Copycat, just like the first half.
And again, Pioneers not even thought about slowing this game up. As soon as they get the ball, they're off and running, whether it's Drew Louder, whether it's Murray, whoever it is, they get that rebound, and it's go, 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 go.
So 8-0 run by the Pioneers, and they retake the lead. Now we have a whistle and stoppage of play.
That's his 3rd foul.
And Noah Osibor will be called for the foul. That's his 3rd. He's going to head off the floor.
An unfortunate turn of events for Pie High. He's done a great job cleaning glass, getting those rebounds, and throwing those outlet passes.
Pellerin hits the front end of the 1-and-1.
You can see that them fighting for position down low on the block. I think they just got a little too physical down there. Osibor did.
And Pellerin hits his 2nd as well. Saline retakes the lead.
And that's the type of thing that great teams do, Pete. They take advantage of opportunities like that. They hit their free throws and they get leads back.
Now Louder will pull up a jumper off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Eric Winning. Now Finkbeiner will pull up and shoot the J. Off the mark, no good. Now Louder down the floor on the flash. Like a patch of grease lightning. He gets the call. Counted in the foul. And Drew Louder posing for the hometown fans.
They're calling the foul, but no basket. They're going to call that no basket. Was without a doubt not on the shot, but I think he was hoping for some sort of continuation on that.
So no basket for Pioneer.
Heck of a play you can throw in the archives, though, here at CTN.
Fouls on Ryan Foley.
Louder the skip pass to Young, will pull up for the jumper, no good. Rebounded by Winning. Now back come the Hornets. Into the lane goes Foley. His shot is off the mark. Outletted to Louder. Louder down the lane. His shot is blocked before it got up to the hoop. And a long three-pointer from Millspaw. That's no good. Now both teams missing shots right now. Now Williams for a long three-pointer, and that's nothing but net.
Williams taking advantage of what little playing time he's gotten here today. Just excellent look at that one.
And the Pioneers retake the lead.
Even with a couple of guys coming in his face, Williams was very calm, very collected, and confident in that shot.
62 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pioneer with a 2-point advantage. Foley misses the first at the front end of the 1-and-1. Rebounded by Pioneer. Chance for the Pioneers to extend their lead again. Under a minute to play now. A near steal there. Pioneer will keep possession. 39.7 seconds to go.
Here we've got a rare Pioneer look with no Louder and no Murray out there.
They'll give them a little bit of rest before the fourth quarter. Jordan Curry with the drive and the score. Now it looks like the Hornets will hold it for a final shot. They get it down low. Pellerin's shot rolls off the rim, no good, but he will draw the foul and head to the line with 12 seconds left in the third.
Austin Young.
That's his third foul. There you can see Pellerin giving that just not the best look ever down in that block, but again, drawing the foul is the big thing there, and that's what he did.
Pellerin hits the first free throw.
Drew Louder, number 3, returns to the Pioneer line.
And gets a second as well. Cuts the Pioneer lead to 2. Now Louder into the corner. And as the buzzer sounds, that'll do it. That shot is no good. Pioneer takes a 2-point advantage into the fourth quarter. We're going to take a quick break and be back with the fourth quarter right here on CTN Sports.
I'm Dana Denta, host of FYI, and you can tune in Monday through Friday at 10, 6, and 10, only on CTN.
I want to go running.
But
my stumpy arms are best suited for browsing a2gov.org/CTN. For real, check us out at a2gov.org/CTN.
Okay, Bob, we got it.
And welcome back to CTN Sports presentation of the game of the week. It's been an exciting matchup, Nick. Both teams back and forth. Pioneer and Saline. Pioneer with a 2-point advantage here at the start of the fourth quarter. Derek Murray getting ready to come back into the game for the Pioneers. It's a no-look pass to Curry. He wasn't able to handle the pass from Osibor. And Saline will get the turnover. Now Foley on the drive, he loses the handle. Now Osibor down the floor, and he gets the flush. Osibor with the dunk.
As advertised, Pete, you called it a good quarter and a half ago. Osibor is going to throw one of those down at least every game. Energizes the crowd, energizes his team. His coach still focused on his job, but man, that was a great play. Great dunk by Osibor. You love seeing that.
And here it is on the replay.
One-handed in transition. I think he was too busy celebrating, too busy being happy. He kind of didn't even realize that that Turner was there. Definitely an unfortunate turn of events to give the 10th foul.
The two coaches are arguing between each other.
Coach Stanczyk's been around for a while. He doesn't want people coming into his house and telling him what they think is going on. He's been a part of this program for a very long time. He's into this game. He's got extra motivation for this game. He actually told me in his career here at Pioneer as a head coach, he's played, this will be the 24th matchup between the two squads. His record is 20-3 against Saline. That said, 0-2 in the last two meetups.
Turner's free throw is in and out, no good. Turner misses both free throws.
The basket by Noah Osibor was good, and then he committed a foul following the basket.
Pioneer will settle it down. Skip pass to Louder. Now into Curry into the paint. His shot is up off the glass, no good. Offensive board by Osibor. Or check it, that's Young. And they'll kick it back out to Derek Murray at the top by the timeline. And he'll reset the Pioneer offense. Well, Murray nearly loses the handle. Picked up by Louder. Louder down the lane. His shot is off the mark, no good. Both teams fighting for the rebound. And we'll whistle on a foul call. This one's going to be on Emmett Young.
On Emmett Turner.
Or Turner, rather, excuse me.
Yeah, Turner just kind of reached up underneath Young on that one.
Play getting a little chippy here. Now the inbound pass is stolen away by Zylstra. And Saline will head back the other way, down 4 points. 6:10 to play in the game. Now Zylstra at the top of the key for three, off the rim, no good. Picked up by Murray down the floor. Kicked out to Louder for three, downtown, in and out, no good. Rebounded by Turner. And Saline will bring it back down the floor. Now into Pellerin in the paint, just with the turn jump shot, in and out, no good. Rebounded by, looked like Jack Fitzgerald down there for Pioneer. That shot by Pioneer is rejected. Now Foley the other way. A three-pointer from the corner by Saline is good. And that cuts the Pioneer lead to 1.
Saline calls a 30-second timeout.
That's actually a Saline timeout on that one, just a quick 40-second one. I think play was getting a little sloppy back and forth overall. I think both of those coaches probably wanted a little time to pull their guys aside, tell them to take some deep breaths, slow down, and then get back to whichever game plan they want to attack. But here you can see Pellerin just kind of going wide on that one. Again, guys right out in his face. That's a composed young man. He has no problem taking that shot from downtown. He has no problem working things down low as well. And with 5 minutes left, Pete, this game's pretty much everything we thought it would be at this point. It's everything those kids are wanting on a Friday night.
Very competitive, back and down, up and down the floor. Now Murray with the drive, scoop it. Shot is no good, but he will draw the foul.
Murray, time and time again this game, just going to the rack, going to the rack, going to the rack, and trying to make opportunities for himself. And again, whether he converts, which he did an awful lot in the first half, or otherwise he's just getting to the foul line now.
Substitution, number 22, Connor Tarrant for Saline, and for Pioneer, number
And Turner will sit down for Saline. Murray hits the second free throw. Pioneer lead now 3. Now Zilstra had it. And Murray gets called for the foul.
Fouls on Derek Murray, that's his third foul.
Murray was just a little behind on that one again as Pellerin went through him, tried for the old spin around hit from behind, but to no avail.
Justin Zilstra hits the first free throw. And the second as well. Again, the lead cut to 1 for Pioneer. 4:40 to play.
See Coach Stanzik directing traffic there in the background.
Now Murray with the drive. He can't finish, but again gets the foul call.
Murray's going to keep attacking that until he fouls out every big man that Saline has to offer.
Murray hits the first, second one rolls off the rim, no good. 2-point lead for the Pioneers. Foley will drive it, try to hand it off to Pellerin. Now he'll knock it back out to Zylstra for three, and Zylstra hits the three-pointer.
And that's just great patience by Saline right there. Did a great job working the ball around, as good of a job as the Pioneers did in communicating and switching with that man defense rather. Saline kept working around until they found their shot.
And we have another lead change as Saline takes the lead, 42-41. Oh, Curry's turnaround in the lane is no good. Rebounded by Connor Terrick. Now down the lane goes Finkbeiner. Scoop it and score it for Jacob Finkbeiner.
Awful lot of contact on that play, Pete. I think both sides want fouls from the other. Saline wants the clear out on that one.
Well, Murray could easily have been called for the shove there.
Yep.
Murray hits the front end of the 1-and-1. Second on the way, in and out, no good. Now steal by Louder. Louder down the lane, he'll scoop it in, out, no good. Williams' putback is no good. Big break there for the Hornets. Into the corner for Zylstra. No basket. Traveling is the call on Saline.
No basket.
A huge turn of events there. That could have been big. Three-pointer for Saline. It's called off.
And here you see he gets into that corner and just a little bit of a foot shuffle down there before he gets moving.
That might have been Ryan Foley called for the travel
I
before
think so.
the pass.
Jacob Williams is just tackled, just gang tackled down there in the corner.
Fouls on Jacob Finkbeiner. Jacob Williams on the line. Showing substitution. And Turner, number 11, into the lineup.
I think people are going to say they went to a basketball game and a football game broke out.
Could be.
Number 11, Jack Fitzgerald.
These guys are expecting a luau to break out.
Either that or jazz hands. Jacob Williams gets the rubber rim and the roll.
Very
and
forgiving
drops the
back
free throw
iron.
through. Williams with the second, and it's good. And we're tied at 44. 2:25 to play here in the game. Now Foley has it out the top. He'll drive it. Long pass to Zylstra in the corner, but the foul is called before that.
Fouls on Drew Louder. That's Louder's third foul.
I believe the third foul on Louder right there. They're going to call him, he's just saying a little too much elbow on him. But again, more than anything, he was basically beaten on that one, Pete. He just didn't follow in front with his feet enough. He wasn't shuffling enough.
Both teams in the bonus now.
Derek Murray, number 4, returns for Pioneer.
And that's a heck of a job by the Pioneers on that, because remember how lopsided the foul situation was not that long ago.
Foley misses them both. Curry with the rebound for Pioneer. We stay tied at 44. under 2 minutes to play. And Pioneer will call timeout.
Full timeout. Pioneer now has 2 timeouts.
And Coach Stanzik there's probably going to give his guys a chance to get off their feet at least for a few moments, catch their breath, and probably just reiterate everything he's been saying this entire fourth quarter. You know, get the ball out in transition, push as much as you can.
At the end of the game, no one is to rush the court.
Well, here's your chance, Nick. You could call it. We got a buzzer beater on our hands.
I think this one's going down to the wire. I'm with that, absolutely.
I'm sure the team will join you.
This game could go down to the last shot. It's been an exciting matchup so far. I'm glad you're here, enjoying all the action here on CTN Sports Game of the Week. Make sure you check us out on CTN Channel 19 as well as all of our social media. Absolute stunning high definition on YouTube, on our YouTube channel. There it is on the screen. Check us out on Facebook and Twitter and YouTube as well.
Nothing like sitting back and enjoying some old games on the YouTube. Big fan.
Absolutely. Subscribe.
Right on.
All right, both teams back out on the floor after the timeout.
And this is where we've seen Pioneer excel, is coming out of those timeouts, coming out with these strong bursts, or having a good exit and O plays all set up.
Louder in the corner for 3, and he hits it.
That's 3 from Drew Louder.
And now Saline will call timeout.
Substitution number 11.
Back and forth between these two coaches. That's the way it's going to be. Again, they're both quality coaches. They both know what they're doing. Coach Stanzik couldn't say enough good things about Coach Fosdick here this week.
2 full.
And there we see Drew Louder's huge three-pointer once again.
Well, I sure hope they feel the same way after the game, after having that war of words there for a short period of time in the second half.
And
they were really going at it with each other.
You got to think heat of the moment. These are guys, they're not new to sports at all. They're used to heat of the moment situations. I think after everything has calmed down after the game, they would have no problem in that line, shaking each other's hands and telling each other how great they've both done here this evening. Coach Fosdick in his second year coaching Saline varsity basketball. There you see Louder, man of the moment currently right now.
Both teams have 2 timeouts remaining. 2 timeouts each.
Hornets will inbound. 1:41 to go. And Zylstra calls timeout. Pioneers overplaying on defense on the inbound pass.
Great job denying that pass and not giving the Hornets the opportunity to set up that play that they were looking for. And now they've got to blow another timeout, and what we're establishing is probably going to be a game that goes right down to the wire. Timeouts are going to be at a premium here this last minute 41. Pioneer faithful getting their money's worth tonight.
Yeah, I think they're about ready to have a luau over there.
If they've got a pig, I'm in.
Are we having fun, folks? Great contest.
Saline gets the ball in. Finkbeiner with the pass. Now down the lane is Pellerin, off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound by Saline. Kick back out up top to Foley. Foley will drive the baseline. And he is going to get a foul call.
I think that was Osabor once again that got that shoulder up on him. Sure is, and I believe
Foley will have 2 shots.
You are correct, Nick. That is on Noah Osabor.
Austin Young checks in for Osabor.
Oh, Ryan Foley hits the first. And the second as well. That'll cut the Pioneer lead to 1. 1:20 to play here in the game. Saline getting aggressive on defense. Emmett Turner hits the floor.
That fouls on Emmett Turner.
Turner came flying again for that one, and he took way the worst end of that. Seemed like he hit hips with Williams and then fell down on that exact same hip. Again, the aggressive is what they're looking for, but man, he got it. Got it good. He might have got hip-to-hip action on that one. Took the wrong pointer end from Williams.
Saline substitution, number 25, Sean Mills ball.
Emmett Turner's going to take a seat on the sideline.
Yeah, he's going to have to sit out here for a minute, and that's a big loss for the Hornets. Turner's aggressive both offensively and defensively. He's a guy that's going 105% the whole time and hasn't shown any signs of slowing down.
There's Emmett Turner looking like the American Werewolf in London, man. His hair is perfect.
Drinking pina coladas at Trader Vic's.
With a Chinese menu in his hand. And a bounce pass to Zylstra. Now kicked out to Pellerin for 3, and he hits it. And Saline retakes the lead by 2. 45 seconds to play. Pellerin coming up with a huge 3-point bucket.
And Pellerin's been their go-to guy.
20-second timeout called by Pioneer.
Pellerin's been their go-to guy all night, Pete, again, whether he's going down low or he found some openings out along the perimeter, out in the corner. He's been fearless with those 3-point shots, whether he's got somebody in his face or not, and that's just as clutch as you could get, as clutch as you could want from a high school player on that. Just a quick out. Well, I believe that was Jordan Curry coming flying right at him. Calm and collected. That's what you want.
Both teams have 1 timeout remaining.
35.8 seconds to go. Could not have asked for anything more for a game of the week, Nick.
Nope, you're absolutely right. Again, like you said, back and forth. This entire game has been competitive. It's been hard fought. These kids have worked their butts off all game, and it's been a lot of fun to watch.
Again, we remind everyone, no one is to go onto the court at the end of the game, whenever that might be. No one is to go on the court. And we thank you for your cooperation.
And here we'll see what kind of play we got drawn up here for the Pioneers. Curious to see if they'll attack and go at it quickly or try to work some clock around with only 35 seconds left.
Well, Pioneer has called a play. They've got it in bounds. Louder has it. Long 3-pointer on the way. Off the mark, no good. Offensive boarded by Curry. Williams' putback is no good. Now Louder's got it again. He hits the deck. And Saline gets the ball back and calls timeout. Just 14.7 seconds to go.
And I don't know if we caught Coach Fosdick on that one, but he was practically in front of our table across the court trying to make that call.
Now the Saline faithful has given it back to the Pioneer faithful. They've been quiet for most of the night. I think Pioneer is going to have to heavily defend the inbound pass, and if they can't get the steal on the inbound, they're going to have to foul.
Well, we have seen them be pretty aggressive on those inbound passes in the past here so far this game. They've done a great job of getting in the inbounder's face and not letting him get anything going from there. So, yeah, we'll see if we can keep that up.
Hornets are going to have to be mindful. They are now out of timeouts now. So they're going to have to inbound the ball. They cannot call timeout.
Court awareness, I mean, that's obviously going to be a huge part of it. And I'm sure that's part of what Coach Fosdick is telling them over and over again. He's got to lay that down for his kids because, again, that adrenaline is going awfully high for all of those players out there on the court.
Well, I'm sure Coach Stanzak has let his players know that they're out of timeouts as well, so they can aggressively play this inbound pass. Well, they get it in and immediately foul. Louder will foul Foley. And we'll head to the other end of the floor for free throws.
Fouls on Drew Louder.
If you remember, last time Foley was at the line, he missed both of his free throws.
That's Louder's fourth foul.
It's the fourth foul on Drew Louder.
Foley misses the first. Saline retains just a 2-point advantage.
And with only one free throw left here on this one, Pioneer down by 2, there's still a chance.
Will Kirk comes into the game for Jacob Williams for Pioneer. 13.5 seconds to go in the game. And Foley hits the second. 3-point advantage for Saline. And Pioneer will call its final timeout with just 10 seconds to go.
It's a 30-second timeout.
And one last time, Pete, we'll see what Coach Stanzak can draw up on this inbound play coming out. I know if you are Coach Fosdick, you're definitely telling your players don't foul, but you can't step so far back at them that they're going to just get this open look at the three-point shot. It's precarious situation defensively for the Hornets.
Well, can the Pioneers hit the three-pointer to send this game into overtime? We will find out here in the next 10 seconds. The Hornets are back on the floor. And here come the Pioneers.
And the next big question is, Pete, who you try to draw this play up for? Are you looking for Louder? Are you looking for Murray?
Will Kirk has also shot some three-pointers as well. Murray's got it. Now Louder for three, long one, off the rim, no good. Kirk out by the three-point line, wild three-pointer, off the rim, no good. And the Hornets are going to come away with the 50-47 victory.
47. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
And we called it, Pete. That one came down to the wire. Couple of huge opportunities for Pioneer. Louder took that long three-pointer. Long three-pointers will give up long rebounds. They got a chance. They got a second opportunity, but nothing set, nothing too great on that second opportunity for Pioneer. Saline won this game, and man, they deserved it.
And we're going to take a quick break and be back with more right here on CTN Sports.
After the game here, just an incredible game, Coach. Coach Stanzak, just tell me a little bit about what your guys put out there tonight.
Well, I thought both teams had good effort. I think Saline plays really, really hard. We thought if we could match their intensity, we would win the game because we're more athletic. But they, particularly 32, I thought he was the key to the game. I've watched them on film 6 times. I'll bet he was 2 for 20 from the arc, and tonight I don't think he missed. And he made all his free throws. I thought he was really the key for them. It seemed like every time there was a loose ball situation, they came up with it, and he was in the corner open for a 3, and he knocked them all down.
It seemed like a couple of different times in the first quarter as well as the third quarter, they got off to quick jumps. You called a timeout, and your guys fought right back. What were you telling them, and what did you execute?
Well, in both cases, we were just not doing the things. You know, they play a unique defense, and there's some things you have to do. And we also were missing a couple switches defensively. So it was really a matter of just, it wasn't so much of an X and O timeout. It was more of a kind of rattle their cage timeout, and we responded.
And, I mean, you did the whole game, and one of the big things that I saw was you guys were really pushing the ball. The more you were pushing the ball, the more aggressively you were playing. That really seemed to play into your forte tonight.
Yeah, and I think if we're just normal tonight on layups, we win the game. We missed, in that first quarter, we probably missed 5. And then we missed a couple here, towards the end. And, when it's evenly matched teams and it's down to a one-possession game, those little things you go back and go, God dang, if we'd have gotten a couple of those to fall, the outcome's different.
And again, you'll take a look at this, and there's still a lot of season left to go. And I have no doubt that you guys will continue to have a great season. Coach, thanks a lot. We really appreciate it. Pete, back to you.
Thanks, Nick. Once again, another exciting game of the week here on CTN Sports. I'd like to thank all the people that make this production possible. Our director, Rob Cross. Audio and replay by Justin Wright. Graphics by Jill Andrews. Our camera people, Katsumi Nagai, Matt Drake, and Gage Sonichi for Nick Wisniewski. Once again, this is Pete Poyer. The final from Ann Arbor Pioneer. It's the Saline Hornets 50 and the Pioneers 47.